First and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for second down. Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the first. He's at the 34.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. That's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, run for Henry. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that run stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
One defender failed while his buddy was there to swarm to the ball. Make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. Likely's got it right side. Broke through the tackle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9, and that brings up third and short.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
Turning to Henry on third. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up their opening drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Here's Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Stout all set to send this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
One play action, Williams. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Here's Swift on second down. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now here's Williams. It's taken in by Romadunze. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd and 3 now. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Gonna run here. Manunga. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. I'll toss it to Johnson. Only can get his yard here, but it's going to be 3rd down.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Things trim back down to a single-point prop as they send this off and away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. Complete out to the right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
1st down. Here's Lamar. Complete Derrick Henry. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 37. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone.
All right. That was a bailout.
And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Lamar throwing again. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it. Give him about 16 yards on that game, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
1st down from the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Lamar back to throw. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
On 26-yard attempt.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they can't push the lead beyond a field goal.
Goal to go, and to come away with nothing. Zip, zilch, nothing. It's not all on him for missing the kick. He could shoulder the blame with the 11 other guys who couldn't find the end zone on 1st, 2nd, or even 3rd and goal.
First down, Williams. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's complete inside the 35.
Oh,
and he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead just before halftime. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because it only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This return starts at the 5. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He's back to throw. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Kevin Bryant comes up with it. And the Bears are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Evans now to return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. There he goes, right sideline. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Jake, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Stout's all set to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Can't slip that initial tempo. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Williams on the play action. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Third down. Here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read. And so often it's a tight end. And it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Here we go with Johnson. And he's brought down for a ball. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down. Ravens to the line now. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And finally, they're able to bring it to the ground. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nope.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. Stout all set to send this one away. That 34-yard line before he stopped. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. To the ground. It's Manuga. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
An offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Short pass brought in. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up on their own 44.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They run it with Manunga. And they'll make the stop on the 46-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead Get what you need.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Williams to throw on first. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Drops it underneath, Swift. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bears first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down throw by Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Look at the ball.
Kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of it. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. They have themselves another 1st and 10. A draw now. This is Swift. So calling a half dozen on that run block. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Going run again with Swift. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Bears down by only 2 in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown! All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Oh, and he's got a man open.
He got the block. Oh,
And he's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. Wow, he's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away.
that's a good start.
Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle of Henry. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Lamar out of the pistol. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. And it's 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back to throw it. He's able to hit.
Corner.
He picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Head drop.
You know, they call that money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Throwing now on 1st down. It's Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
You can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yeah, hey, you know,
Jackson
do nothing.
yet again. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down.
You don't want to do nothing random, man.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You looking for smoke? I'm finishing one up now.
Moving the chain for
But we're trying to get in a little bit.
Got that amazing play.
36-yard line.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, we in the pool.
The gun, Henry. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard. 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens up by just a couple of points. Second and 3 now. Another run for Henry. Driving across the 15-yard line.
Bro, they got so fake. Yeah, they let dude here break 9 titles.
Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Animation took over.
He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort there to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that helps finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one. The last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop. There's a broken tackle, it can mean a touchdown.
Here's Duvernay on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Hey, I already know. I already know.
First call here, cover
I
for the
think
shotgun.
been enjoying myself. Oh man, I ain't been working much. I probably work about
Looking from the gun, Williams.
no.
And that's probably their last gas. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are
Why I enjoy myself on them holidays?
career interception. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on
Now,
it.
what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Henry has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They're going to pass it here. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
The stand
Man,
continues. This
well, we got 1
one
second left, man. Come on here, man. The game over with, dog.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated.
Hey,
focused.
we may call timeout
They took
1
that anger out on
second.
him,
Get out
and
of
this
here.
offense forcing a 4th down.
Yeah, he trying to make it look good. And
Fourth down. Here's Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he'll add to their
I'm
lead
doing
on the
something
final
right
play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens could lock away the win.